Hi everyone, welcome back. I was actually planning to do a vlog, but it's again few traditional recipes. Onam is coming up, hence thought it would be the right time to share few recipes that had been requested by many of you. Now, Onam is a harvest festival. I had posted the meal that's served on the banana leaf during Onam. Do check that out. Lots of recipes included in that. Sharing some of what wasn't prepared at that time, and it's all with banana or the plantain in the banana family. So, keep watching. Let's begin with the highly requested Kerala banana chips. We call it Kai Varthadu, or I call it Vaika Puri, means raw banana fried. I guess any raw banana can be used, but traditionally the raw plantains are used for this. It's even made with plantains that's a bit ripe, but mostly raw is preferred by many. Now, I don't know if it's because of the pandemic situation. We normally used to get good imported plantains, especially in the Onam season, but this time couldn't get good ones from the Indian store. The color of the chips depends on how raw the plantain is. What I got wasn't the perfect one. Still happy with the result. So, you need to remove the skin carefully without cutting the fleshy part. Cut both ends first. Carefully cut the skin alone and remove. Now, don't throw away the skin. Another recipe coming up. So that's how you'll need it. Make a solution of salt and turmeric powder. Dip the plantain in it fully immersed. Keep it as such for 15 to 20 minutes. Then remove it from water and pat dry. Meanwhile, heat coconut oil. Traditionally, coconut oil is used and the taste is much better, but you may use sunflower oil if you don't have coconut oil. It's always better to use a slicer to get thin slices of the banana. Since I didn't have one, I'm using sharp knife. So you need to get this way. The more thinner, the crispier it would be. If you're an expert in using a slicer, you can directly slice into the oil. That's how it's done. Make sure the flame is on medium. Low heat can absorb oil and high heat won't get it cooked well. So keep on medium heat all time. And when it's hot, add the banana slices. Add it by putting here and there and do not overcrowd. It can stick to each other. So put one at a time. This is why slicing directly into the oil is far better. Let that remain as such for a minute. Then use a spoon to mix. Meanwhile, make a solution of a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of turmeric powder, adding 1/4 cup water. Add 2 teaspoons of the solution into the oil. Be very careful, stay away from it till the sizzling and the bubbling sound is gone. And now it's time to take it out. I did it in 2 batches. Now the second time you need to add just 1 teaspoon of the solution as it's already added for the first batch. So there it is. After it has cooled down, store in an airtight glass jar. Now you get that crispy, crunchy chips. Have it with a glass of black tea or black coffee. It's best to have watching the rain, and we are missing our vacation. Now, as I said, the color depends on how raw or ripe the plantain is. The rawer, the more yellowish it would be. If it's a bit ripe, you will get this brown color on the chips. And that's it. Enjoy with your family. And now to the side dish with the peels. This is a very tasty side dish and healthy as well. Drop the peels in salt water for some time if your plantain isn't organic. Meanwhile, cook 1 cup red cowpeas. I had soaked this for 1 hour. Drain the water, wash well and add to a pressure cooker. Add some salt and then goes 2 cups water. Cook for 15 minutes on medium flame or for 5 to 6 whistles. These plantain or any raw banana chopped on white or wooden cutting board will leave that stain from that sap. So I changed my cutting board. Chop it into very small pieces. When the pressure is fully gone, open the pressure cooker and the cowpeas are cooked. Heat coconut oil in a kadai. I have chopped 1 small onion. Then goes curry leaves and dried red chili flakes. Saute the onion till soft. I had again put this in water to get rid of the raw taste just for 10 minutes. Drain the water and add that to the kadai. Give a good mix. Keep the flame on medium-high. Now add around quarter to half cup of hot water and cover. Reduce the flame to low and let it cook for 10 minutes. It's almost cooked. Now add the cowpeas along with the little water it was in. Mix well and keep roasting it for 5 to 6 minutes. Finally add quarter cup grated coconut. Keep mixing for again another 5 to 7 minutes. Check salt and add if needed. And it's ready. I usually don't like to pour any curry to the rice. I love side dishes and I need just that with the rice. Don't forget to try this. It's healthy with no compromise with the taste. Next is, I guess, anyone's favorite, a kheer. It's again with ripe plantains. In fact, you'll need overly ripe ones for this. I have taken 4 medium size. Cut the banana and add to a vessel. Adding 2 cups hot water and cook till the bananas are done. It takes 15 minutes on medium-low flame. Meantime, melt jaggery. I have used dark shade. You will get a darker color for the kheer, but it's okay, you may use any type. You will need 300 grams jaggery and melt with 2 cups water. Give a mix to the banana. The jaggery is completely melted. Strain to remove the impurities and keep aside. The banana is ready. Let there be some water in it because you'll need to puree the banana. So if you have little water, it'll be easily pureed. Now to the preparation of kheer. Heat a vessel and add a tablespoon of ghee. To this add the banana puree. Then add the jaggery syrup. Keep stirring till it's well combined to a caramel color. So you get this nice color when it's well combined. Add a tablespoon of ghee. Then goes 2 cups thin coconut milk. So basically this is the second extract of coconut. When you blend grated coconut with water, you get the first extract when you strain. Keep that aside, and the second time you blend the same coconut with more water, you get the second or this extract, and that has to be added first. Now boil the mix for some time, say around 5 minutes on low flame. To flavor the kheer, add half teaspoon cardamom powder. Now it's time for the thick coconut milk or the first extract. Do not boil it anymore or else it may curdle. Just when it starts to bubble, switch off the flame. Keep that covered. Now for the tempering. I have heated 2 tablespoons ghee. Chop some coconut into small pieces. Fry in hot ghee. When it starts to change the color, add cashews and fry for another minute or 2. Nobody in this house likes raisins, so I'm skipping that. Add to the kheer and mix. It's time to serve. This is served warm or chilled. Either way, it's delicious. So that's for today's recipes with banana or the plantain. I hope you would try it and let me know your feedback. To get more recipes prepared for Onam, do check out my Onam vlog I had posted last year. Hope you all are staying safe and taking care. See you with another video. Until then, bye-bye.